If you were going to ask me, I would just straight up say this is an AI generated video. Okay, so let's take a look at some TikTok videos and get a reaction from them. I thought that would be fun. So here we go. First one.
As you can see, I'm not packing my inside corners with grout, and that's because it is a ANSI standard that you are supposed to put caulking in all of your changes of plane. If you are working inside of a wet area, it is highly recommended and actually a requirement for you to use 100% silicone. So I know I'm gonna get comments that there's guys who've been doing this for 20 years. It's the magic number, 20 years.
So this is the tile chick, that tile chick. Yeah, that tile chick, that's her profile. And my daughter has followed her and she speaks really highly of her. So she's talking about how she wants to make sure that there's caulking in the change of plane in the corners of the showers. She's not wrong. That is the ANSI code. I have to claim guilt a little bit here. Don't always do that. I don't know if you want to hear that or not, that tile chick, but I promise I'm not that contractor. I've been doing it for 30 years. But here's the thing. Not only that, but yes, we do honor perimeter joints, we honor movement joints, and in showers, we just have gotten away from silicone. I feel so convicted. I feel like we really do need to silicone our inside corners. So just a big shout out to that tile chick for bringing some good content here on TikTok, and she's not wrong. Now this guy.
This guy is really something. Who would have thought? You could lay floor tiles like this.
Does anybody like the
Stick
AI
around
voice?
till the end, and you'll be amazed by his skills.
Okay,
The
he's
worker
got really wet
starts
thin
by
set.
pouring.
Yeah, pouring. He's pouring the thin set out. That's no bueno from the get-go.
Mixed tile adhesive inside. Then quickly spreads it with a trowel. To make it
So the NTCA and the Tile Contractors Association both will tell you that you want to comb the tile, comb the thin set in a way that the air can get out. So this dude is just combing it like he's putting down VCT. Like he's literally putting, this is the way I would do VCT right here. I'd put adhesive over the whole floor, step out of the room, I'd let it dry, and then I put the VCT on. This guy has got it so wet, and he's got these tiles going in right from the door. This is kind of unnerving. I don't know if you've ever walked on wet tiles. They're sliding around. So he's got himself what we'd call a kneeling board. He's using some tile to stand on, but the tiles are still going to get squashed. So they're just, it's going to deform the edge, and it's going to cause thin set to squeeze up, and it's just such a bad idea. I will say this, that he has prepped this floor really well. So this is important if you're going to try to install this quickly, a room. And I'm not going to recommend you stand on the tiles. You know, it's just not a great idea ever. But you've got to give it to this guy. This floor is completely flat, and that helps him out quite a bit in this install. One of the dangers of walking on your tile is you can break the bond, but he's got the thin set so wet. This thin set is going to disintegrate before it should.
They paid top dollar to hire this young guy to lay the tiles. Never imagined. A week's worth of work. He finished in just one day.
Oof.
Especially the
That's rough. And it does. If you watch to the end, it comes out looking really nice. I'm just going to say it probably won't last as long based on his method. Let's watch this lady lay this mosaic tile floor. It's just some trippy music, no words. It's kind of gold edges, green leaf, and so yeah, a couple things missing there is thin set. Where's the thin set? So I don't know how these are supposed to stick. If you were gonna ask me, I would just straight up say this is an AI generated video. And I gotta say that when she uses her duster, that she is pretty much just supposed to be grouting, maybe? I don't know, buffing it. But using a blinds duster on your floor like that, that's just too weird. I'm calling AI. Tell us what you think of the reaction videos, and I was really glad to take a look at these. I'd love to see more. If you've got some you'd like me to react to, I would be glad to do it. I would be so so happy indeed. I'd probably like, you know, or something like that. But I want to say, please share our videos, like and subscribe, and we're putting out content so that you can just really love tile like we do.